Okay, we're going over 3.4, reviewing over and checking some of them. So we're on number 7 in that packet, 3.2 packet. We're on 3.4. Okay, on number 7, we just discovered that we had to subtract 6. We got 2/3 x equals -8. When you add, when the signs are the same, you add. And now 2/3 is called the what? Coefficient. Good. And so we multiply by the reciprocal to get 1x. Do I need to put the 1 there? No, I do not. On this side, now we're multiplying by 3/2. We can put it over 1. Yes, we can hit that calculator. Easy. But we need to practice on multiplying fractions. So, look. Negative times positive is a negative. 2 goes into 2 one time. 2 goes in 8. 4. Don't. Oh, you got. Okay. So what's 4 times 3? 12 over 1, which is 12. Okay. Yeah, negative 12. Negative times positive is negative. Has to be negative. When you check it, if you miss it, first check your problem. Check your on your calculator. Make sure you checked right, because sometimes that's what you do. Okay, look at number 8, please. Okay, on number 8, we're going to circle the N, draw the river. I'm going to add 7. So -3/4 N equals 21. What's my coefficient, everybody? -3/4. Guys, okay, everybody look. I want everybody saying this. What is your coefficient? -3/4. What's the reciprocal? -4/3. Why am I multiplying by -4/3? To get 1. To get 1 in. I can multiply by anything, but I want to multiply by the reciprocal so I can get 1. And then look how quickly you can do this. That goes 1, 7. Oh, it's negative, 1 negative, and 7 times 4 is 28 over 1, which is 28. And when you check it, you get -28. Okay? Number 9. Look at number 9. I'm going to circle the X, do the river, add 8 first. Everybody understands why I add 8 first? Good. So I'm going to get X over -3 equals just 12. No, you. Then you. It's just 12. That's 12, right? You're doing the next step too. Okay, so that's X divided by -3. So you're going to multiply by -3. And I want to show you what I caught some people doing today. They were, I'm going to write it in pencil so look, they were doing this. Look, guys, they were multiplying by -3 over X. If you multiply by -3 over X, all of that's going to cancel out, and you're going to get a 1 there. Not a 1X, you're going to get a 1. And I understand because you're thinking you flip it, but that's when a fraction is in front of the variable. So you're just multiplying by -3 because that's division. So X is what? -36. Okay. I'll tell you what, I want to go back up and do number 6. Look at number 6. We're going to circle the X, river. I'm going to add 5. So that's going to give me what? What's -33 plus 5? -28. Why did we get -28? Where in the world did that come from? Good. It is opposite you subtract and take the sign of what you have more of. So now what do I have to do? Divide by -7. So x is, isn't it positive 4? Positive 4. Okay, turn on the back. Okay, we did 1 and 3 together. Now look at number 2. Look at number 2. We're going to circle the x, river. I'm going to subtract 5 and 7/8 from both sides. 3x equals, guys, if this was adding, I wouldn't need a fraction here, but it's not. I took 10 hot, delicious pizzas out of the oven. I haven't cut them up yet. Okay, can y'all visualize 10 pizzas sitting on the counters, not cut up? And I have to give 7/8. I have to give 7/8 to somebody, 7/8 of a pizza. I got a problem. What do I need to do? I need to, why am I going to cut it into 8 pieces? I could cut it into 10, 12, 14, whatever. But it would be, I need to have the denominators the same. So I need to have an 8 because when I add and subtract fractions, I've got to have the same denominator. So I'm going to come over here, make that 9, take one of the whole pizzas, and cut it into 8/8 because 8/8 is one whole. Then I'm going to subtract the 8 and the 7, so 4 and 1/8. Then I'm going to divide by 3. Now, no calculator. Come over here in the, to the side. Come over here to the side. Some of you know what the decimal is for that, and oh, thank you, Jesus. But you know what the decimal is. But when it's fractions, I want to see you working it as a fraction because I want to see, let's practice on that. So I'm going to change both to a fraction. What is 4 and 1/8? That's a fraction. As a fraction, I cannot change it to a decimal. When it's fractions, I want to work fractions. What is it? 33/8. Everybody should know how to get 33/8. No one's come in to tell me you didn't know how to change that. Divided by 3/1. Then you're going to do what? Keep, change, flip. Yes, and you're going to simplify before you go top times top, bottom times bottom. Remember, multiplying fractions, there's no problem. Top times top, bottom times bottom. So the 3 goes into 3 one time, 3 into 33 11 times. Now, top times top is what? 11, and 8 times 1, 8. So x equals 11/8. Who knows what 11/8 equals as a mixed number?
1 and 3/8.
Good. And you know what? You do not even have to put that right there. I'm not going to count it wrong this year in algebra. Now, if we're adding and subtracting, multiplying, dividing fractions only, yes, you do. But just when you're solving equations, you can leave it 11/8. Now, to check it, everybody get your calculator. I circled it already because I shouldn't have, but I know it's right. But we're going to check it because I'm going to show you how to check it. You're going to go 3. I'm waiting. 3 times 11 divided by 8 plus. Now, guys, does anybody know the decimal for that? Because when you're checking, okay, Dennis, Daniel, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, you're doing the percent, which is great. 5.875. Good. 5.875. Excellent. Equals, did you get 10? Excellent. Okay, look at number 4. Circle the X, draw the river. I'm going to subtract 5, 6 from both sides. I have to get a common denominator. What's going to be a common denominator for 2 and 6? 6. Good. Yeah, you could do 12, but then you're going to have more to reduce and all, so it's better just to use 6, to do 6. Okay, so 2 times 3 is 6, so 1 times 3 is 3. And then you're going to put your 5 there. Guys, do not waste time going 6 times 1 is 6, 5 times 1 is 5. Hey, you don't change your 6, you don't change your 5. Now, if that 3 was not there, if that whole number 3 was not there, that would be negative 2 6, which is negative 1/3. But it is there. So I don't have enough cut up. This time I've got 3 whole pizzas and then 3/6 of a pizza. I've already got it cut up. I just don't have enough. I've got to give you 5 pieces, not 3. I only have 3 cut up. So what am I going to do? Go take one of the whole pizzas and I'm going to cut it up into what? 6, 6. Why am I cutting it into 6, 6 this time? Right, I've got to have the same denominator. I've got to have 6, 6 because I've got 6 over there. I wouldn't cut it into 8 8 this time because I've got 6. So now I cut it into 6, 6, but I already had 3. So now I have 9. Circle the 9, circle the 5 because that's what you're subtracting. And so you're going to get 2 and 4, 6, which is what? 2 and what? Yes, 2 2/3. And we're going to divide by 2. Okay, we're going to come over here. We're not doing the decimals. No decimal yet. I'm showing my work. 2 2/3 divided by 2. What am I going to do? Yeah, put them both in fraction form first. So that's going to be what? 8/3 divided by 2 over 1. Then change, flip. 2 goes into 2 one time, 2 goes in 8, 4. I'm going to go 4 times 1 is 4, 3 times 1 is 3. 4/3, which is 1 1/3. But I'm just writing it down just to practice that. But if you're working it, you don't need to change it unless you just want to. Okay, now to check it. To check it, we're going to go 2 times 4 divided by 3 plus 5 divided by 6. Can't change that to a decimal because it's repeating 0.8 repeating 3. Equals, what'd you get? Good, 3 1/2. Okay, we're going to do a couple on our own. Just put that to the side just a minute. Don't put it up, put it to the side. Don't put it up, put it to the side. Okay, number 1, how are we going to write that down? We're just writing it as an equation. Five less than 9 times the number is negative 56. So what? There you go. Remember, when it's less than, you have to draw your arrow. You have to draw your arrow and you have to write it backwards. So number 2, as I read, you write 8 less than twice a number is 78. 8 less than twice a number, God bless you. No. It's less than again, babe. Less than. When it's less than, you have to write it backwards. No, I was talking to her. You were right. Didn't you say this to begin with? 2n minus 8? Yeah. 2. That's what I wrote. I thought I wrote it right. So 2n minus 8. It's 8 less than. You have to write it backwards when it's less than. Okay, number 3. Go. Work number 3 and number 4. Quickly, go. I'm not giving you but a couple of minutes. Do what you can do. If you get stuck, just stop. I'm pausing the recording, so when you get through, turn it back on so you can check your answer. So does that make more sense now? So what do you need to do if you are not remembering how to add, subtract? Look, in this one thing, what did we do? In this one problem, add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Fractions. Okay? So, guys, you need to learn. That's why math is just a continual snowball, isn't it? And if you don't learn one part of it, you can't just say, oh, well, you got to go and keep till you learn how to do it. So, to check it. So, what did we get? C is what? 112. Okay, everybody. Now, when we're checking it, Daniel, what did I tell you could do when you're checking it? Decimals. We can change it decimals. That's why we've learned how to do decimals. So, everybody, get your calculator. Get your calculator. Finger on the problem. Finger on the problem so you won't get lost in it. So what are we going to do? 19 times 1. Well, let's just do 1 divided by 12 plus, hey, what can we change 2 and 3/4 to? Yes, or the decimal, Daniel, what would the decimal be? Oh, I bet you do. 3/4. 3/4. 3/4. There you go. So it would be plus. No, 2 and 3/4. So it'd be 2.7. Yes, there you go. Okay, so if you want to change, when you're checking, if you want to change it back to the decimal, that's okay. But when it's fractions, I want to see the fractions. Okay, so did everybody get 4 1/3? Well, but what's repeating 3? That's why we've learned how to change fractions to decimals, decimals to fractions. So, because we're going to be, even though we're using the calculator to do that, we need to be able to convert it. So 4 1/3 is what you should have gotten. 4 point repeating 3. Did everybody get that? Oh, you cleared it. Okay. Guys, before I forget, on these calculators, don't do second plus 7 like you enter unless I take you to, okay? Because y'all clear the whole thing. Because 5th and 6th period, or they're doing some drawings on there that you're going to be able to do in a couple of weeks. So don't clear them. Second plus, I keep forgetting to tell y'all that. Y'all keep clearing their, but some people keep clearing their pictures. Okay, so everybody understand what you're doing? What, Robin? You have a question? Oh. Nobody has a question on that? All right. I totally forgot to. Okay, let me make it bigger. Okay, on the practice sheet, guys, you have 5 less than 9. So when it says less than, you have to make sure it's minus 5. It's just backwards. So on number 2, 8 less than, what's that going to be? 2n minus 8 equals 78. Good job. Okay, look at number 3. Look at number 3 now. Okay, we're going to practice on what we just got through with fractions. Okay, we're going to circle the x. Circle the x, draw your river. Circle the x, draw your river. What do I do first? Good. So 3x equals, now I'm going to get common denominators. What's going to be common denominator for 3 and 6? Andrew, you keep saying you mean 6. Okay. That's okay. That's how we learn. That's why we're here. Okay, so look. 3, everybody together. 3 times 2 is 6. So 1 times 2 is 2. And what am I going to do with my 5? Keep it. Leave it alone. Now I'm ready to subtract. Uh-oh. I've only got 2 and I got to give you 5. So I'm going to come over here to this 5. Take 1 away. That makes it 4. I'm taking 1 away. I'm going to go cut that into 6, 6. Why am I cutting it into 6, 6? Yeah, that's a whole, but why didn't I do 4 4s or 8 8? You already have a 6. Good job. So I already have 2 6. I added 6 6 to it, so now I have 8 6. Well, it's okay. In the problem, it doesn't matter. Okay, so 8 minus 5 is 3 6. 4 minus 1, 3. I'm going to divide by 3. Oh, who knows what 3 6 equals? Good. Who said that? Good, Stormy. 1/2. 3 is half of 6, huh? Okay. We're going to come over here and we're going to put 3 and 1/2 divided by 3. We certainly, yes, it is. We certainly could change that to a decimal, couldn't we? But, oh, we're not. So what does 3 1/2 equal? 7 over 2 divided by 3 over 1. And then keep, change, flip. Can I reduce anything? No. So top times top, bottom times bottom. You know what? Y'all are giggling and laughing about that, but I bet you remember it. Don't you? When you're multiplying fractions. That's why I did it. I don't care if I have to be silly, I don't care. Just so y'all learn it. I'll do whatever it takes. 7 6. Hey, who knows what 7 6 equals as a mixed number? Well, 1 and 1, 6. Right? 7 6. If you take 6 6 out of there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't want the decimal, just the mixed number. So 1 and 1, 6. Okay, but 7 6. And we know how to check it. So I'm not going to waste, but I'm not going to waste time checking, but are you going to check it? Have a problem?
Yes, we are.
Good. Okay, now on the next one. Circle the C, draw your river. Yes, or 7 6, either one. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Look at number 4. Circle the C, draw your river. What am I going to do first? Good. So 19C equals, I got to get common denominator. What's that going to be for 3 and 4?
12.
Who said 12? Good, JC. And Owen. Okay. Good try, though. Everybody together. 3 times 4 is 12. So 1 times 4 is 4. The next one, 4 times 3 is 12. So 3 times 3 is good. Oh, we got a problem. I don't have enough. I've got 4. I've got 4 whole pies or pizzas. Well, look at it. That's a good idea. I mean, thank you. You've got 4. You've got to give me 9. This is what you have on top. Can you give me 9? You have enough. You only have 4. You only have 4, and you've got to give me 9. You don't have enough if you only have 4. Thank you for asking that, though. So you're going to come over here and make this a 3. Take 1 away. What am I going to write beside there? No. 12 12s. Why am I going to put 12 12s? It's a whole amount, so it's got to be the same number on top and bottom. Right? It's got to be 3/3, 4 4s. Okay, 12 12s. Now, but I already had 4, so now I have 16. Circle 16, circle 9. So what do I get? 16 minus 9. 7. And it's 7? Okay. And then 3 minus 2 is 1. Now, what's my next step? Divide by 19. So C equals, I'm going to come over here, 1 7 12 divided by 19. That looks like a strange number, doesn't it? No. Okay, so, good try, though. Look right here. What's 1 times 12? Plus 7. 19 12ths. Divided by 19 over 1. Can I multiply yet? No, because I'm still dividing. I can't divide by fraction. So key, change, flip. Everybody got it flipped? Can I simplify anything? Yes, the 19s, huh? 1, top times top. 1 times 1, 12 times 1. 1/12. 19 goes into 19 one time. 19 goes into 19 one time. I just thought y'all, I didn't say it because I thought y'all were getting that part. Okay, does everybody understand what you're doing? And we know how to check. Are you positive? Let's check this one. 19. Use your finger to follow along. People are getting lost. 19 times 1 divided by 12 plus, oh, I know the decimal for that one. Yay, 2.75 equals, and so that's 4 1/3, isn't it? Good job. Put this in practice. You're doing a little daily grade. Not a test. All of it. Okay. Okay, put that in practice. Now you're ready for your check number 4.